The second episode of It Welcome to Derry was just as nasty, gross, and disturbing as the first one. But this one had some really cool layers about what exactly is going on in Derry, as well as some odes to the book that are outstanding. We now officially know that Dick Halloran, who was a key player in Stephen King's The Shining, is in Derry for a very specific reason. He's using his psychic abilities, known as the Shine, to help find Pennywise. Because of course the military thinks they can utilize Pennywise as a weapon they can control. We also know that Leroy was chosen for this position because of his ability to feel no fear. As the episode broke down, the brain injury that he endured keeps him completely fearless. And this fearlessness basically nullifies Pennywise's greatest weapon, which is inflicting fear on its victims. We also get to see his wife Charlotte go into town and realize something really weird is going on in the town of Derry. Pennywise has been there so long he's basically brainwashed the town people into not seeing some of the terrible things that happen in Derry. And Charlotte was having none of it. She stood up to those bullies, but no one else came to help her. Back to Dick for a second. At the end of the episode, we get to see his psychic abilities lead the military to the Bradley gang's car. Who are the Bradley gang, you ask? They are a group of criminals that were gunned down by the residents of Derry, likely under the control of Pennywise. We see this depicted in the opening credits scene through the use of animation. Since that actually occurred in Pennywise's last feeding cycle, we may not see the events of the Bradley gang until next season. And what about the survivors of last week's massacre at the movie theater? Well, Pennywise has been putting Lily and Veronica through absolute hell. Veronica was forced to endure an absolutely hellish version of her mother who died in childbirth. I mean, seriously, this was one of the most horrifying scenes I've ever seen on the small screen. And poor Lily, man, she had to come face to face with her father and what he looked like after his pickling incident. The pickle man was horrifying. Honestly, I don't know how these two kids are able to act on this show. This is absolutely crazy stuff. Pennywise is clearly trying to weaken the two of them, feeding off their pain and their guilt. As Pennywise often says, he likes to season his meat before he eats it. I, for one, thought the second episode was just as great as the first one. I love where this season is going so far. But what about you? What do you think of It Welcome to Derry so far? Let me know in the comments below. And please give me a like, share, and a follow.